video clip is from our last trip to the Philippine Islands. This here is flying over General Santos, Mindanao, Philippines. That's what you're seeing below the clouds. Just going to give you a quick little view of what it's like there in the Philippines. Hope you enjoy. Sit back and maybe grab you a glass of tea and let's go after it. Mindanao is the largest island in the Philippines. The Philippines is made up of 7,000, and I think 700 islands, something like that. 7,000 I know for sure. Anyhow, this is the largest one. It's a fairly mountainous terrain. There is a lot of interesting places to see. A lot of waterfalls, which you'll see some of them, and a lot of just really unique things that's probably unique to the Philippine culture. Here's Christmas decorations because we got there about Christmas time. This is a really unique looking cannon. It was in Cebu, Philippines where we landed, and it had a lot of ornaments on it, like, you know, dragons and stuff. So I'm thinking probably Chinese, maybe Japanese origins of this, not sure. Didn't really explain it well. But anyhow, it's very interesting looking. And this right here is one of the chairs in the motel. This is the ocean. It's really, really clear in Cebu. And here we're going out here on a little boat to look around and do a little island hopping. It was quite fun. The little boat sounds kind of funny how the engine ran, and it got us right out there in no time. And the ocean was really super clear, and it was very beautiful. You can see the bottom right here. It's probably 15, maybe a little bit deeper. I couldn't reach it. Of course, I wasn't trying real hard, but this fish out here was just real. Come right up to the boat. We fed them, and it was, it was beautiful. And the water wasn't cold. It was nice and not too warm, but just right for swimming. A very pleasant time we had right there. This part of the ocean is protected. It's a game reserve, so to speak, and it was crystal clear. It was perfect. I mean, you can see all kinds of coral. Later you'll see a picture of a starfish. Right here is a blind guy playing his harp. That was in Cebu, Philippines also. And it was just interesting to see a harp. Here's where we're fixing to get on the airplane. Here's our little church that we try to help support in the Philippines. This right here is the airline. And here we're off to new and interesting places down. And here's a enclosed motorcycle, so to speak. Here's one of the beautiful waterfalls. And here's the church again, just showing you a few glimpses of it. We try to help them when we can. This is around Thanksgiving. You can see their Thanksgiving gifts. Philippine people are generally very happy people, even though they have very little, like live in small houses like that. And they really use what they have to the max. I mean, a motorcycle to them is like a van, I guess. You see all these people piled on this motorcycle? I've seen more than 7 on a motorcycle before. Here's some more pictures of motorcycles. But anyhow, I guess you do with what you have, and they're happy, and that's what's important. They're very family-oriented. There's some more pictures of waterfalls. And here's a big old earthworm. Them things are huge. That thing's, if you stretched it out, it'd be way over a foot long. This is when it's, kind of, and here's my daughter holding it. You can see right there, it's a foot long when it's not stretched out. These are waterfalls down around Seven Falls. That was Lake Cebu with the fish on the building. Here is down by Davao City. This is the ocean. There's some beautiful sunsets. There's that blue snake from the Philippines, sea snake actually. Some more pictures. That's a starfish. I thought it was a piece of, I thought it was fake but it was real. And that was a hermit crab that had too small of a shell. You couldn't fit in it. That's like a Buddhist monk temple. It's an oddball thing that you don't see much of there. Yeah. And there's some more islands. There's some small islands. Kind of funny looking little things. And this is coconut trees, more waterfalls. There's a lot of waterfalls. 7 falls down there by Lake Cebu is a real interesting place to go. These right here are just small houses and churches and stuff. There's some of the water we swam in. It's really neat. That's a crab in that picture. I don't know if you could see it, but there was a crab in the middle of that picture. There's some more waterfalls. This is Lake Cebu, and this is some of the mountains around that area. More mountainous. It's fairly mountainous. This is up by Lake Cebu. It was a beautiful, beautiful place. Very sweet and kind people. Very beautiful place to go. I really, really enjoyed our vacation. The weather, it never gets cold. Here's a pawn shop. There's some sidecars. There's a Hawaiian toad. There's our flight home. We left. It took us almost 24 hours to get home, and we arrived 15 minutes before we took off. Go figure that out. But that's what happens when they're one day ahead of us. So when we got back here to the United States, we landed about 15 minutes before we took off. Well, about almost 24 hours later. That's one long flight. It's a lot longer going over there because you're going against the time, you know. So it takes about 40 hours to get there. So work week, but it only takes 24 to get back. But beautiful. This is leaving General Santos, heading toward Cebu. And I mean, it was a fun trip. If anybody ever wants to go, we could probably share some contacts to say places to stay and places to go. If you're interested, I mean, just let me know. I'll try to help if I can. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always. Like and subscribe if you like anything on this channel. And thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate each and every one of you for supporting this channel and all that you do. And have a wonderful week.